Hi, I am Patricia Hamilton, and in this video, I will be sharing my why, what, and how behind my professional learning presentation. My why, the story behind the story. As a teacher, I've always believed in the power of learning, not just for my students, but for myself as well. Early in my career, I attended professional development sessions that were often brief, generic, and disconnected from the real challenges I faced in the classroom. I would leave feeling inspired by the ideas presented, but without the support to implement them effectively, that's all they were, just ideas. I vividly recall attending a session on innovative teaching strategies, feeling motivated to apply what I'd learned, only to struggle the very next day in my own classroom. The strategy seemed promising, but there was not enough time or guidance to fully master it, leaving me to feel isolated in my efforts. Over time, I began to lose faith in the professional development process. Years later, I transitioned out of a general classroom to a specials area in elementary art. The professional development sessions at the campus level became even less relevant to me as they focused primarily on reading, writing, and math. While these subjects are essential for our students, they didn't address the needs of my art classroom, where I needed help with teaching strategies specific to art or classroom management techniques suited to my subject area. As an art teacher, I've had the opportunity to attend the annual Art Teachers Conference, where I sat through a variety of workshops. The sessions that truly resonated with me were those where the presenters provided hands on materials, allowing us to create the project alongside them. This interactive approach helped me learn the techniques and art skills more deeply as we didn't just observe but actively participated. However, even with this engaging format, these workshops lasted only an hour, and once they ended, I found it difficult to retain or fully apply what I had learned. While I could revisit the notes and handouts, the knowledge didn't stick, and I struggled to teach these techniques to my students, especially when working with younger age groups. The same issue exists in the current professional development model for teachers, where we sit through sessions on innovative strategies for a short time, be it a morning or a day, but then are left to figure out how to implement them on our own. Without continued support or opportunities for follow up, teachers either fail to integrate these strategies into their classrooms, lose interest, or they never feel invested in the first place. As the education field becomes increasingly complex, I believe it is time for a more effective way to teach the teachers. As Alison Ghulam Hussein points out, we often ask questions about how students learn, but not often about how teachers learn. The truth is, educators learn in much the same way as students. It requires time, modeling support, and engagement. For me, the reason to advocate for a change in the professional learning model is twofold. First, I want to help other teachers have the chance to get the support they need to improve their teaching strategies, which in turn will help their students grow. But I also need this as a teacher myself, sessions that are meaningful, relevant to my specific content area, and provide ongoing support so I can effectively implement what I've learned and continue to improve. And only then can we do what is needed to help our students grow and improve. what? What I created. I created a slide presentation showing the need for an alternative model of professional learning. I highlighted the 5 principles of effective professional development, drawing on insights from literature and emphasizing the valuable opportunities that could be lost without them. My goal was to reimagine professional development by focusing on Ghulam Hussein's 5 key principles. The presentation stresses the urgent need to transform how teachers engage in their own learning and what is at stake if we don't shift to an alternative model. Each slide was carefully crafted, using a blend of compelling visuals and concise text to ensure clarity and retention. How? How I created the presentation. I designed my presentation with Canva, taking advantage of its visual features to create an engaging and powerful message. I structured the content around 5 key principles and emphasized the advantages of transitioning from a passive sit and do approach to a more proactive go and show model of professional development. Each slide was carefully designed to convey one of these principles using combination of vivid visuals and concise text to ensure the message was both impactful and memorable. Throughout the presentation, I aimed to create an atmosphere of excitement and potential, encouraging educators to embrace change and recognize the transformative impact that the Go and Show model can have on their professional development and student achievement.